100% sure. Says excellent connection, go live. Apparently we're live. I am not 100% sure, and I've fucking forgotten to do a bunch of shit. But I'll still say hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. I am, yeah. The Mr. Six microphone decided not to connect while I was trying to set everything up, so it's been a bit of a faff. It was my fault because obviously I hadn't pressed a singular button that made the mic work on my computer. But yeah, how are we all doing this fine Monday evening / I know some of you it's like Tuesday morning, which is insanity, and I completely forgot to sip that before pouring, and now I'm covered in pop. Brilliant.
I forgot it was Monday, so...
I said, can you plug your microphone in for me? And she was like, well, why would I do such a thing?
I don't know, it just did not occur to me it was today.
You didn't know that today was today?
Yeah.
Even though today is the first day of the day.
Days seem to blend very easily for me.
Anyway, so yeah. Mick issues, please stand by for the stupid. I mean, yeah. Oh, that was you.
Oh my God.
I don't know, that just sounds like something someone would say.
Well, yeah, it was me.
But yeah, it was a whole minute, so, you know, I'm going to have to commit Sudoku. Oh, Monday 5:03, like in the morning or in the evening? You need AMs and PMs, otherwise I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you do Digitime, where you need a 0.
If it is AM...
God damn it, Ross.
If it is AM, what are you doing up at 5 AM in the morning?
I hope it is AM. I like the fact that you went EDT. You didn't explain which bit of the day it was. You goddamn bastard. My cat is talking in his sleep. That's what they do. Plotting. They don't talk, they plot. Our cat keeps like lying in bundles of things, and you just... The thing is, we've got this hot water bottle that I use for Mrs. Sick, because either she gets cold or she gets achy, and then give her the hot water bottle. But it's got this cover over it that's not exactly the same colour as the cat, but close enough that I repeatedly mistake it for the cat. Not the other way around for some reason. I never look at the cat and go, oh, look, a
everyone
hot water
has.
bottle.
I have. The kids have. I think the cat has at one point.
Me? Oh, wait. But yeah. So that was an important thing to say about stuff. Sun in West. Okay. I only properly register 3 days of the week anyway. Yeah, Mrs. Sick is not good at daying.
I'm not good at time management. I'm
pretty good at daying. I usually know exactly what's going on and when we are. The thing I forget is like everything else. What was I thinking about forgetting to... Like, I hardly ever know. Like, I have an idea, but I don't like to make definitive statements about what is or isn't in the fridge. I always assume that I'm probably going to be wrong, so I just make no claims to the facts of what we do have in to eat. Also, I don't like telling Mrs. Sick what we have to eat, because sometimes when she's not fancying that, she makes this face. And it's like, ugh, I don't want to eat that. And it just makes me feel guilty.
Why?
Because...
It's not your fault I'm a dick.
That's why I just don't tell you. I don't give you the chance to be a dick. So, yeah. Hey there, you terrible people. Yeah. Is Kirby hosting this stream? Look at that notebook. Bring me more cake. I mean, Kirby isn't the only person who eats a lot of stuff.
It could be a Portal reference.
But it is actually specifically because as much as I just dunked on Mrs. Sick for being a food snob, she made cake today. She made banana cake or banana bread if you're some kind of Luddite. Although I do like the term banana bread, so, you know, it swings and roundabouts. But it's one of my favourite things that exists. And it was lush. I think there's some of it left as well, which might disappear
Yeah.
by morning. I know some of it goes to the kids.
Don't eat the one in the fridge. That's for the kids.
Eat the one that's open in public and
Yeah.
unguarded.
Yeah. And it's a huge chunk as well.
Only a sick deals in vagueness. I don't just deal in vagueness, I deal in lies as well. And just fanciful stories. I've always said that a complete, like, listing of all the things that Sick is and has said about himself would be quite long and contrary.
We were talking about this the other day. The lore of Sick is
just doesn't make any sense.
It constantly just mixes over itself.
Part of that is because I find that concept funny, and part of it is because I just don't remember. I won't remember what I've said in a video about a week after I've made it, which is funny because at least for a time I was a couple of weeks ahead. So by the time I was actually publishing a video, I had no idea what its contents were, and I would have to rewatch it in order to like title it and do stuff for actual publishing.
Oh, Dog, despite the fact that how much I hate you, you're right. I am a picky eater, not a food snob. Because
I think you're a combination of both.
How? I'm just very particular about the food that I like
The
to
snobbery is the face she makes. Ew, you expect me to eat that? What bananacado bread? What the hell is a bananacado? It sounds nice, but I can't be sure. Eat the one with the big sign, this one's sick sign. So I have to eat the sick one, the one that's ill. Ah, darn. I prefer zucchini bread to banana. That sounds fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but you don't like zucchinis.
Exactly.
Oh,
I like bananas.
Or as in we say in the Englands, courgette.
Courgettes. Oh god, that makes it sound even worse. A zucchini at least is a fun word. But a courgette bread.
Zucchini is a better word, to be honest.
If that is the right word. For some reason my brain went immediately to eggplant, which we also call aubergines, because yeah. But yeah, any kind of fucking savoury like bread. Like I like savoury stuff, but I guess are vegetables savoury?
Depends. Some of them are sweet.
Some of them are sweet, but like as a concept, as a rule.
I don't know, onions are quite bitter, and then you cook them and then they're not. So
I don't know, but I can't.
A lot of fruit, like a lot of leafy stuff, tends to be bitter.
Yeah, like I like lettuce, but I wouldn't eat lettuce bread.
Lettuce isn't bitter.
Lettuce bread sounds fucking vile. Any sort of vegetable bread sounds gross.
You mean like bread made from lettuce?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just be a lettuce leaf?
Well, isn't zucchini bread made from zucchinis?
I'm assuming it's like you just chop it up and put it in flour. So it's like carrot cake.
I don't know, but again, sounds gross. But I do like carrot cake, and carrot cake is one of those
Carrot
things.
cake is nice,
but then
carrots
again,
are sweet.
Also, the fact is that
celery bread. Oh my god!
You put in a bit, and then you put in a shit ton of sugar, and the frosting for carrot cake is just like the thickest fucking shit you've ever seen in your life.
See, I like courgettes. Courgettes taste really nice, and they add like quite a nice flavour to curries that I make. But I can see why some people won't like them.
Oh my other me, the salad sandwich. Oh, there's nothing wrong. I like a salad sandwich. I mean, it's nicer with a slice of ham in it or something.
Lettuce made from bread. It's just a giant ball.
This weird curved in on itself layers. That actually sounds kind of nice.
Layered bread, yeah. That's where they get sliced bread from.
How can anyone eat anything from McDonald's? Well, first off, you order McDonald's and then you stick it in your face. I'm not gonna lie. Like the people, like that is the snobbery. Is the I've never eaten in McDonald's. Oh, I'm so special. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not a food
Like,
snob.
they're not. It's not good food. No one says
No,
that.
no, it's not. It's terrible, but it's still
But it's
tasty.
fucking great, especially at 3 a.m. when you got a 24 hours and you just nugget. 20 double cheeseburger, please, in mouth. Num num.
Feed me.
Bloody salad cream. Now, are you exclaiming salad cream like bloody salad cream, or are you explaining that the salad cream is in fact bloody? Because that would be something. That would be how to de-veganize your diet.
There's a reason why McDonald's is that popular.
Yeah. The best part of MCD is the box it comes in is tastiest. I mean, that sounds like someone who's never eaten McDonald's.
I don't know if McDonald's is different in different countries though.
That's the other thing, actually. I've never eaten at McDonald's, so how the fuck do you know if you like it or not? Your opinion right now is basically, I don't know something. I'm ignorant. Well done. Again, not saying that McDonald's is good, not even saying that it's good food, but it is enjoyable in the right circumstances. And if you're going to be like, if you think everybody has things that they do that they shouldn't, other people not doing that doesn't make them better than you. I mean, no one's better than me because I'm fucking amazing.
I used to prefer Burger King mainly because their Angus burgers had actual onions in them.
I thought they had an actual guy called Angus in it.
Yeah, that too. And then they changed it now, so it's just like, I don't know, like teeny tiny fried bits of battered onion, and it's disgusting.
Never eat fast food; it'll kill you. It depends how fast it's going. Burger King is defo better. Bacon double cheeseburger. Yeah, again, for the millionth time, no one is saying that it's good. The point is that being like better than about it just makes you sound like an asshole. And if you're happy to sound like an asshole, then you go ahead. But I'm gonna call you an asshole. Hello, everyone. I have an announcement. I'm engaged. Engaged doing what? You could be engaged. Could be anything.
I get engaged a lot.
I'm engaged with sawing this guy's leg off. Like, but if you mean engaged, good for you, I hope.
Yay!
Not a shotgun thing, you know. If you've got a gun to your head, please blink twice. I mean, we won't be able to tell because it's text, but you know, you'll at least feel like help is coming.
I don't know. The older and the more further we get into our relationship, it just seems getting married is absolutely pointless.
It's better than starving. Exactly. It should be the tagline for pre.
It's better than starving.
It's almost better than starving. I'm engaged with stuffing my face with crisps. Good. It pisses me off that McDonald's in the US has better and less expensive coffee than most coffee. That's pretty unsurprising, really. I mean,
yeah, my sister, she goes, oh, we should go get a coffee somewhere. I mean, just thinking it's going to be some random calf. And then we end up going to one of these fancy places. And it's like set out like a restaurant for coffee.
Yeah, here's the question.
And it's like, why am I here?
What's worse? McDonald's or a place that charges like 20 quid for a cup of tea and a biscuit?
I can't remember
what
I had now.
That's not even... I'm not even joking.
Oh, yeah, I had an iced coffee. It was just a normal, regular one. And I think it cost me like £8.30. Well, it cost my sister that. She paid for it. But it's like, it wasn't even that good. It was very watery.
Yeah. What did someone say that I wanted to...
Heh?
I've missed a... Oh, there we go. Lemony Pie brings up Nokia N-Gage for some reason. Could be Nokia N-Gage. Anyone remember that bastard? I do remember that bastard.
Coffee restaurant.
The,
That's what they are.
the phone that you had to hold sideways to your head because it was fucking stupid. Coffee restaurant. Yeah. We call a sausage here a Russian for some reason, so chips in Russian is like a British chippy. That is a fucking weird thing to call a sausage, of all things, unless it has some deep, dark secret. We never see, a Russian immigrant turns up in our town and then they just disappear. And then we've got more sausages in for some reason. Those two things aren't related.
Jesus Christ.
Someone is just a
That's
fucking
Criminal Minds episode.
Oh, but you're paying for the atmosphere. At the end of the day, if that is really what you like, and if that business model is working for them, but I wouldn't fucking touch them with an 80-foot
You go to a coffee restaurant and pay for the atmosphere, which is like bland advertisements on the walls, grey bare walls, cold tiled floors, and it's like, and the coffee tastes just like the one you get from the supermarket for way, way cheaper.
How are we celebrating 75k subs? I'll write if I miss it. More than likely, I'll either miss it myself.
Oh, are you at 75?
Nope.
Huh.
I am, a couple of K short or something like that. We're getting on, I think, to 73 at the moment.
Oh, carrot burger sounds amazing. I do like carrots. Carrot burger.
Oh no, we're higher than I thought. 73.445, basically, not point, comma. 73,445. So yeah, closer than I thought. See, this is why I would miss it, because I didn't know where I was. I used to try and keep track of that and be like, oh, we should do a big thing for this, we should do a big thing for that. But really, when it comes to YouTube milestones, they either come so slowly that you kind of don't notice them, or they go so fast that you completely miss them, and there's rarely any in between. It's annoying. I remember when I hit 10k, and I think we just shot past it at that time, and I was just like, oh, I wanted to do something for that, but never mind. And I don't like doing things massively after the fact. So if anything happens, we'll probably just have a live stream and go, way, and that's about it. I had about 30 full McDonald's free coffee tickets, and then they changed the system. Also, you were talking about engagement. I engage. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get out.
Carrots are the stealth bitch for your kid. My kids love carrots. They love peas as well. It's one of they fucking love peas. Every time, peas.
It's good job peas and carrots often come together.
Yeah, and they really like peas. I don't know why. They taste fucking disgusting to me.
Hey, I joined your whiskey club and seen
Ass.
Cash %.
What?
Is that supposed to say ass? I can't tell.
I joined your whiskey club and seen ass. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, the whiskey club is just a way to have a cool icon, as far as I can tell. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep sleeping. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I do love a good sleep. It's my favorite thing. I'm on a diet and y'all are making me hungry. Oh, don't come near me when you're trying not to eat, because I just don't stop thinking about food.
No, we try to diet and it never freaking works. So we just try to eat less.
I think the current plan is to just get really, really stupidly big on YouTube one day, so that we can afford someone to make food for us. And
yeah, if we could have like an in-house private chef guy.
It's probably a couple of decades off. But
what would he be called?
I don't think we'd get to name him, to be honest, or her. If I
was paying someone, like,
I get to change your name. That's how employment works.
If I was paying someone, like, was it like 100k a meal? I want to name them.
I think you're fucking overpaying at that point. I wouldn't get someone. I wouldn't fucking buy Gordon Ramsay. All right, Gordon, your new name is Bim.
Princess.
Burger bloke. Burgerman.
Princess Bim.
Princess Burgerman. We expect you to make burgers, but they're healthy. I also want deep fried chicken. That's also healthy. I can cook alcohol. I could cook meth. Jitsi. It's weird that that's now like old. I remember I was like, oh god, Breaking Bad, that wasn't that long ago, and like the last episode was years ago now.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'll make food for you for 20k a meal. Yeah. That would like not just wipe out our life savings. We just owe you a shitload of money. I'm drinking it while eating donuts, the filled kind. So the ones that actually look like a nut, because I've never seen a nut with a hole in it. At least not before I was eating it. If I'm paid well, I'll accept a name change. How well would you have to be paid by a job for you to change your name? And the name has to be anything, even something that you wouldn't want.
Like Mr. Toenail or something.
Spoogle Doogle Dug. Because, I mean, changing all your shit for that kind of name. I like potato. Who doesn't like potatoes? I mean, if there's one thing that we could all live off of, it's potatoes. Just remember, 1990 was 10 years ago. Always 10 years ago. Yeah. It's slightly longer than that ago now.
You can't say that, because if that was 10 years ago, I'd be 10.
I'd be 15. I'd be a baby. We'd both be very, very young. Enjoy me some whiskey and getting ready to have me some steak. This is going to be an amazing night. Nowhere near as good as last night, though. I take it that was the engagement night. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, good for you. I don't have anything else to say because, you know, I have no intentions of doing a wedding myself. Can't be asked. Too much like hard work. I just meant not being called my name. Didn't think I'd have to do... Yeah, of course. Fuck's sake. You think you're just going to change your name and not make it legally binding? God, understand. What are you talking about, so sick? 1932 was 10 years ago. I mean, obviously. Oh, big burp. If you get locked out, talk to the lock calmly. Communication is the key. Fuck me. We're all a little Irish, and if someone says they don't like potatoes, they're a lying fecker. True. I mean, I used to think that I didn't like chips for the longest time, or fries, or whatever you want to call them. The only type that I did like were the McDonald's one. And it turns out that almost everybody that I'd met for like the formative years of my childhood were just really shit at making chips. The amount of undercooked chips I've experienced in my life, and there's nothing fucking worse. I mean, okay, there are lots of things that are way worse than it, but in the moment, you bite into an basically near raw chip, and it's got that horrible starchy crunch, and it's just like, oh, fucking hell. It's gross. Where's my horse? In the horse shop? Is it also anyone heard that as engagement night? You're welcome. Are you obsessed with the N-Gage? Are you one of those people that collects them? Because I know someone who did that.
I have no idea what it is.
The Nokia N-Gage was when Nokia made a handheld console, and it had a portrait screen for reasons that no one could fucking understand.
Okay.
Yeah. It could play Tomb Raider. Just about. And I think Tony Hawk's. So you can see the time period it was from.
Right, yeah.
It was a cool idea, and then it got completely fucking smashed to pieces by just the whole smartphone revolution and the fact that it was a bit shit. Mostly because it was a bit shit. Sweet potatoes are awesome, including sweet potato fries. I've had sweet potato fries, not as good as halloumi fries, which is just cheese.
Really?
What we do is, right, we just chop up some cheese and then fry it. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I'm sorry, I'm training at my new job. Have fun without me, if that's even possible, which it's not. How dare you? How dare you try and earn a living? God, that's just awful. Woot, Mrs. Sick, I never catch live streams. Well done, Denthead. That's a heck of a name. Console. Fuck's sake. Yeah, alright, I see what you mean now. It was technically a handheld gaming console. Like, you can't lie. That is what they were trying to achieve, even if they failed. You can take the battery out and change the game cart. Worst phone ever. They had an iteration. There was a second iteration which let you put a game in without having to take the battery out. It was a bag of shit, and it was the ergonomically and design-wise one of the stupidest things ever made. But it existed, and it was kind of a fun novelty of its time. Some people are such treasures, you just want to bury them. I mean, most of them. If I could just, like, blanket the planet in some kind of thick soot.
I like to play with traffic. Like, causing crashes or beaning them.
Beaning them?
Bean in crashes.
Oh, well, you do.
Shut up.
Shh.
Shh.
No one needs to know. Deadhead is in the Yorkshire Dales, isn't it? Oh, is it a place?
That's a great name for a place.
Welcome to Denthead. It sounds like a fucking
It's a threat.
Silent
That's
Hill
a threat,
monster.
that is.
Nothing beats the no backlight Game Boy Advance. I have on my desk a Game Boy Advance SP with the backlight in it, but I modded the screen and it's like 100 times fucking better. It looks amazing. Battery life isn't better, it's slightly worse, but it's still good.
Sadly, I can bake and bring you a cake, but perhaps this will get a small one delivered. Thank you,
I
Travis.
assume you meant can't. Well, Mrs. Sick, for $20, I'm sure I could get Mrs. Sick to make me another cake.
Depends what you want.
All of it.
Baking is not that difficult.
Put it in my head.
Do you want a cake on your head?
We have a ghost in the house because I cooked tea, and then they pre-made the banana cake thing, and I put it in the oven. I turned it down 1 degree, went away, and it was just off, and no one claimed. Like, I know what I did. I turned it down 1 degree, put it in, and then because I always forget to turn the oven off, so it couldn't have been me that turned the oven off. So it was either the cat or a ghost, and I'm leaning some kind of cat ghost. But yeah, that meant it took a lot longer to cook than. It's always the best thing. You put something in, and then it turns out the oven's just fucking off.
Apparently, bacon cakes are amazing.
I could imagine. Wouldn't it be some kind of pie though?
No. You use cake base.
Okay.
And then the fat. It's just plain. There's no actual flavour in it, and you use the fat from the bacon to it leaks into the cakiness.
Okay.
And that's what flavours it. It is a heart attack waiting to happen, but apparently it's fucking gorgeous.
The Advance still has better battery life than my smartphone. It uses AA's, doesn't it? So maybe. I don't remember it lasting 24 hours though. Unless your phone's battery life is just absolutely god awful. Oh, sound lush. Yeah. Mrs. Sick, your accents made me think of bacon cake. Bacon is not that hard. Baking is not that hard. Okay.
Bacon.
Bacon,
Bacon.
baking. Right. Bacon is not that hard. Mmm. Shh, don't mention the cat ghosts. You're upsetting all the leftovers. They are delicious, though. A ghost cat thief, so some kind of feline.
Oh my god.
That is really bad.
Oh, that's bad. I love it.
It's like salty caramel. I assume you mean the cake. Someone has caramel chocolate. I saw it.
Yeah.
It's Cadbury's.
Yeah.
Cadbury caramel used to be my favourite, and now I just prefer straight up Cadbury's. The crumbly chocolate. Nom 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 nom.
Well, you always complain about because I get Galaxy chocolate, and you always complain, going, oh, "It's not
I
that
don't
nice.
ask for it.
It's not that nice."
Yeah, I'll let you know my opinions on things. You need to know. Otherwise,
So I decided to compromise and get Cadbury's for you.
It's not on my desk.
I didn't put it here. The kids did.
Ah, fair enough. Sorry, I meant the advance. Okay. Why are they called French fries? Is it too long a story for this comment section, but it's worth looking up? Oh, is too long a story.
Is it because French people are really skinny?
Who the fuck knows? Sir Six sounds like Ricky Gervais. Sir Six sounds nothing like Ricky
No,
Gervais.
no, you don't.
That's the opinion of someone who has little experience with English accents. I sound very, very little like Ricky Gervais. Like, it's not even funny. I get compared to basically most semi-famous British people. I mean, Ricky Gervais is a pretty fucking famous British person, but no. I've got some vegan fudge. I mean, I can't imagine vegan fudge would just be fudge. You know what? I was making the fudge and I completely forgot to put the steak in it. I need to make a peanut butter pie Friday. Someone needs to make a ganache for me so I can top it.
Oh God, I love ganache.
There's lots of needs there. This is a requirement or death.
Cake or death.
Cake is a made-up drug. Fucking brass eye, man. Oh, that shit is so fucking good. I think I child-proofed my home, but the kids still get in. Yeah, there's just no way to stop them. I mean, when you leave them outside for long enough, the authorities just get mad. That was one of my favourite gags from the time over here smoking bans started coming in. And then there was a ban on having smoking in a car if there were kids in it. So they put up this thing that says, I don't know why everyone's so bothered about not being allowed to smoke when their kids in the car. You know, I'm fine. They're the ones that get wet when they sit outside the car. It has milk. What has milk? Probably missed something there. Just arrived. Has the ghost of Mary Antoinette been yet? Been where? Been dead? I don't know. I can vaguely remember who that is off the top of my head. Oh, right. It's the cake lady because of the title. That makes sense. Oh. Vegan fudge would be lacking butter. Only vegetarian fudge only lacks the meat. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I don't know how to make things. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not creative. On a scale of 1 to blimey, how English is the statement? Bloody wars, this thing's lethal. That'd have a child
What?
Bloody wars, this thing's lethal. That'd have a child's fingers off. So bloody wars, we don't use wars as a vernacular. Like that's not like a normal word. Bloody hell.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Bleeding heck.
Blooming hell.
Hellfire.
Hellfire. That's one of my favourites.
But wars, no. I mean, someone might say that somewhere in the country. I can't speak for everywhere. There are a lot of weirdos.
But
But
you got to think about it. Like every city is basically its own country.
yeah, in the UK, it's just you go one town over, and these are towns that are basically the same fucking place, but they're a different town just because of where the lines are drawn. You know, it's not like America. A town is a town is a town. If there's a town, it's not connected to a bunch of other towns without some fucking distance, for the most part. But in the UK, it's just mostly urbanized.
Your town is like surrounded by 5 other towns.
Yeah, right next door, and there is no. If it wasn't for the signs, you wouldn't be able to tell that you'd moved to another town. So the fact that they vastly differ in stuff like that fucking baffles me.
Bloody Nora. That's what my granddad used to say.
If you went into a hall with people from, you know, representatives from every town in the north, went up on stage and said, "What is this?" and held up a bread circle. Let's call it a circle of bread. If you asked them what it was in the north, the representatives you'd get 90% different answers. A few of them would share the same, but there'd be bun, bap, bam, cake, tea cake, fucking. The list goes on and on and on, and the more you ask around, the more fucking bizarre answers you get. It's like they do it on fucking purpose. Yeah, and then to me, it's a bun. But to most Northerners, a bun is a tea cake. Is not a tea cake, a cupcake. And I don't know why. That's not a bun. There's no such thing as a burger cupcake.
You're not even saying it right.
Bun. It's also wrong.
Trying to get, because the kids tend to do his accent over mine.
I think it's 50-50, to be honest.
And trying to get them to sit. Well, when I said say hello, and they're going hello, and I was just like, no, say it like me, hello, and they're like,
hello.
They can't get the O right. It's the vowels. It's always the vowels. They can't get it.
The vowels.
Vowels. How do you say it?
Move my vowels.
Bowel.
Yorkshire folk like to say chuffing, don't they? Chuffing is from many places.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't say that I use it on a common, on a regular basis. It's not really something that I say in common conversation.
Like the term chuffed is something that I've known from all sorts of places.
I do say chuffed a lot.
Oh, I'm bloody chuffed. Tint, tin, tin. You got it wrong. It's tint, tin. It's tin, tin, tin. You don't even say the tint in tin. Bloogie woogle. What the fuck is that supposed to be? That just sounds like secret racism, to be honest. Are you talking about a bread disc? Yes.
Bread disc.
A thick bread disc. Buns are cupcakes. Yes. I've always thought of buns as in burger buns, as in a bread roll at sort of best worst. But they have some fascinating things to call it. Tea cake was the one that confused me at first, because to me a tea cake is a chocolate dessert. Is it a dessert or a snack or something? Basically, it's a product that comes in foil wrap. It's coated in chocolate with a biscuit, like a cookie, marshmallow on top of the cookie, and the whole thing's covered in chocolate. And they're not as nice as they sound, but they are quite nice, if that makes any sense. Like, they're slightly disappointing, but I still eat the whole box. Bullfrog, that's a funny name. I'd call them Chazwazzers. fucking Simpsons jokes. I want to try haggis. My family is from Scotland, can't get the real stuff where I live. Haggis is one of those things that, as long as you're, I wouldn't even say adventurous, just not like picky, it's fine. Good haggis is decent. It has a very distinctive flavour, and yeah, I wouldn't ask for it.
No.
But if I was really hungry and that's what was going on, I'd probably eat it still.
It sounds fucking gross, so no. I'm very picky with
Well, the thing is, you could probably have haggis just made not in the haggis way, and it would be fine.
No.
It's the sheep guts bit that gets everybody.
I'm just really picky.
You cook it in a bag of a sheep's stomach.
Like, if anybody offered me a curry, I'd have that.
What a haggis curry? Or do you just mean any
be honest,
kind of curry?
anything in hot sauce I'd probably eat. So I'd probably, mainly because it hides the flavour.
A Tunnock's tea cake. The only other thing that is acceptable as a tea cake is something with raisins in it, aka a currant tea cake.
That's a currant bun.
If it's cooked for the recommended 17 hours, it's fine. Sheep lung. Yeah, you know, I had it as a kid and I quite liked it as a kid. And then you get told what it is and you're like, oh. And then I just didn't have it for years and years. And now I don't know if I'd have gone off of it completely, but I'd probably be fine. It wouldn't kill you. Probably. Most people don't eat lungs. You haven't lived.
You haven't lived.
Hi, from Scotland. I can get all you need from Haggis Champions of Scotland 2019 to 2020.
You saying you haven't lived until you've eaten a lung.
Eat all the lungs. Scottish haggis is illegal to sell in the USA. It sucks. Yeah, but you guys can't have Kinder eggs either, which is fucking ridiculous. Someone might swallow it.
Have you seen the fucking size of it? It's big, like, it's huge.
I mean, I get that
like,
America...
if your kid can swallow that, your kid has other issues.
I would say they deserve to die. 17 hours, are you trying to kill it? Haggis is like a big hot dog then. Well, no, it's more like a hot dog that hasn't been purified to death. And, yeah. Can't use the stomach. I mean, shit like that is really silly. And is it illegal? It's everywhere in the USA. Or we have Kinder Joys here. It's not the same as a Kinder Surprise, is it? We do have Kinder Eggs. I saw one in the store yesterday. Wait a fucking second. Has all the world gone topsy-turvy that Americans are now... Or was it a store that was selling them illegally? Because, oof, can you imagine? Can you imagine the uproar? The community outrage at that motherfucker who sold the fun toy sweet thing. The chocolate was never very good.
So, in America, they have a thing, like, they have lawn darts. So you're happy for children to throw metal darts at each other.
Yeah, what is the game?
God forbid that they, swallow a teeny tiny little toy, which will definitely just pass through their system really easily.
What is the game with lawn darts? I mean, I get that you're supposed to hit the floor, but everyone just talks about it like the game is hit Johnny in the eye. I'm assuming that is actually the game. Wild haggis has been nearly hunted to extinction because of tourists. It's very sad. The wild haggis on the plains. They are legal now. Oh, that's a Kinder Surprise.
Oh my god.
Lawn darts have been banned since the 1970s. Oh, okay.
Good. Fucking dangerous.
We do not have them anymore. But they keep turning up. I've seen them in places.
Yeah, I have seen those people play with them.
You throw them like horseshoes, a circle on the ground as a target.
Yeah, so
okay.
get one of your siblings to lay on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, don't worry. I'm just going to hit between your legs. You weren't wanting kids anyway. I'm only 12. Most haggisi in normal English supermarkets.
Haggasai.
It's plastic skin instead of actual, like, well, absolutely.
I thought the plural of haggis was just haggis.
Haggai. Which just makes it sound really gross.
Haggai.
They can't legislate to legalize haggis because then everyone would add intestine to their products. I mean, that is a point. Well, not everyone. Like the fucking chocolate manufacturer's like, right, boys, we can finally do it. Chocolate and lungs. Yum, yum. The Kinder chocolate is at least still better than American chocolate, which tastes of vomit. I've heard that said. Someone brought back some Hershey's Kisses and they were just fine. I've had significantly nicer chocolates, but I've also like had worse. Like the fucking cheap chocolate over here is atrocious. Cheap English chocolate is one of the grossest things I think I've ever had.
Yeah, I think a lot of it tastes like it doesn't have any sugar in it.
I don't know. It tastes like plastic.
Yeah.
It tastes like it should be used to construct kids' toys. I can get some lawn darts right now. They aren't illegal. See, that's one of the problems. Depends where you are. In the US, you can't even get Crunchy Frog. What the fuck is a Crunchy Frog?
I don't want
Is that just like a really... It's like a crunchy chick from Fable. So like the evil snack food. It's just a live chicken. Every time you eat it, it goes tweet. The crunch. The vomits thing is often from picky folks. Okay. Hershey's is hot garbage. I mean, Poundland chocolates are usually pretty fucking gross. But unless you find a brand name that's cheap. Oh. American candy should be labelled as chocolate flavoured. The cocoa content is so low. I mean, that makes a certain sense of why it's not hugely chocolatey. Oh
my
I also
God.
found candy a confusing phrase. Well, a word when it comes to American confection. Because to me, candy is anything like a boiled sweet. Maybe anything chewy, but not chocolate. Chocolate is chocolate. Oh, pardon me. Oh. Plenty of lawn darts on eBay. Good for eBay. I don't want it. 12-year-olds can own handguns but not have Reddit here. Well, that's part of Reddit's terms of service. That's not like Reddit is allowed to have terms of service that say no little fucking squeakers.
Maybe you should say about handguns.
Yeah, make the companies legislate that 12-year-olds aren't allowed to own their handguns. Then they'd stop. Do not lawn dart potato cannon. That sounds like a fucking great idea.
That's a great way to kill your neighbours.
That sounds like something I would think up as a child and regret.
And then massively regret, yeah.
After blowing a hole in the house. Crunchy Frog comes from a Monty Python skit. As a Brit, I feel you should naturally be aware of Empat FC. Like, I've watched a decent amount of Monty Python, but it's not like the only thing I watch. There's a lot more out there. So most of Monty Python is out of my head now, apart from the like big major things.
I don't know. I know what Monty Python is, but I don't massively care about it.
Yeah, it's the films that matter to me, because the films are fucking amazing. They're fucking art. But the show had some hit or miss stuff. Not saying that it's bad. Mostly that it was ahead of its time, and now things have superseded it significantly. So while it still gets a chuckle out of me, there's a lot of it that's just like, okay.
I don't know.
But that's what you get when you pioneers. Experimentation.
I found, you know, like you have the thing where you get old people going, oh, new people, young people stuff is just terrible. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm starting to have that with a lot of modern stand-up comedians. I'm watching it going, how do people find this funny?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that is just taste. There's lots of stuff that you're not gonna like. Yeah, Life of Brian Hogan, they are awesome. Those films are still fucking amazing. Oh, I bet I could actually make a potato cannon chambered in lawn dart. Yeah, you almost could. You definitely could make a potato cannon that could fucking fire a lawn dart. Like, of course you could. You just shouldn't, unless you were going to war.
Yeah, I prefer the Fast Show rather than Monty Python.
Well, the Fast Show was of our time, so
It was
that
of
shit.
yours.
It was as of you're only a couple of years younger than me.
No,
Jesus
but
Christ!
I wouldn't have known about it if my dad didn't introduce me to it.
Oh, it was so fun. Oh my god! Some of those sketches. Oh, I can't fucking words. God damn it!
Mini episodes.
Minisodes. I just jammed it down after a potato. Yeah, basically. I can imagine that that's a very simple thing to do. I'm going to Warsesic with a potato cannon. Because, I mean...
That's a hell of a meme.
That's like a glass cannon build if there ever was one. SNL is unwatchable now because my old eyes are too blurry. Ah. But yeah, like, that's one of the other things. Everything from the old days. It was so good. There was this and this and this and this. Yeah, because you've forgotten all the shit stuff.
Yeah.
God, I like SNL have done hundreds of crap sketches. Fucking sketches. Jesus Christ, mouth. What is wrong with you?
You need more
but
penis.
They've done some really, really great ones. Like some fucking standouts. And of course you're going to do that. Like the very format sort of makes that happen. They're just throwing everything at the wall. What was it? There was a band that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Very famous band that everybody's heard of. And you know, there's like a dozen of their songs that are just absolute bangers. And I got given their discography. And holy shit, that was filled with garbage. It had all their great songs in it, and it had all this other crap that was fucking terrible. That was just almost completely unlistenable. And it just goes to show that if you're very, you know, if you're putting a lot of stuff out, and you have enough talent to put stuff out, then occasionally you are going to make a banging tune. Now, whether or not you're going to actually make it because of that is another thing.
Said about Michael McIntyre, like ages ago when I was a teenager, like, yeah, I found it funny, but I realised more and more as I got older, he's just doing the same thing for years after years. And then we watched the thing where he didn't have a script, and he was struggling to come up with jokes without having a laid out plan. And yeah, like I get that, but at the same time it's sort of like you're going on a comedy show that needs quick-witted answers, and a lot of his answers were kind of just not meeting.
I mean, he might have just been having an off day. I try not to judge quite so much on an individual basis.
I don't know. I just the more stuff I've seen of him, it's like, I don't know if it's just because he's getting a bit older or something, but...
Oh, it's definitely not Oasis that I'm talking about. It's like someone...
Oasis?
Oh, when I was talking about a band being prolific, but only having... They were very prolific. Like, the discography had, like, well over 100 songs in it. Maybe closer to 2.
Is it Metallica?
No.
Because there's, like... 5 songs that I like of Metallica.
There's lots of songs that I can enjoy from Metallica.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They've got some amazing ones.
Weird thing about Red Hot Chili Peppers is like, I'm like, oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one too. And this one, and this one, and this one. I'm like, am I a fan? And I'm like, I didn't realise how much songs I actually liked by them.
I don't think there has ever been a bad song from Bible of the Devil either. Yeah, like my absolute favorite band. I like every single song from, at the very least, the first like 4 main up and System of a Down, from their first self-titled albums to Hypnotize, Stroke, Mesmerize. I like all of those songs, and I could listen to all of them.
Oh, for God's sake!
But
Ugh.
what?
Nothing.
What?
I found banana bread between my tits.
Ah, she has plans.
God.
I see.
I hate it when
Trying to lure me with your sneaky banana bread placement.
No, just
oh
everything
no,
falls
darling!
between
Look between the bobs.
Oh God!
There is banana brot.
Everything falls down there.
I mean, it's a big, vast chasm between your tits.
Yeah, I know.
Because you got huge knockers.
Could you always bang on about how big my boobs are? They're not
because
that
they
big.
are.
They're
I
not
like
that
to state
big.
facts.
They're not that big.
They're not that big, says the person who's regularly had people walk up to her and say, "So, are they real?" Because they're fucking huge, mate. In those exact words.
The secret snack. Oh God, bonus snack.
No, the bonus one is between her ass crack.
Oh God. Like, if something just falls down there and I notice it, I go, "Oh," and take it out. But if it's been there for like more than a minute, I'm like, yeah, I'm not.
Oh, it's wet.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Nice. Huge tracts of land. The sir is going motorboating. Massive, you say? Yeah. I can't think of a single band or artist I like every song from. No. I mean, probably not, but, you know, for me, System of a Down was like a formative band. They got me into music. Brownie stored in the rear, fuck's sake. Anyway, on that fucking astounding note, we are on the final minute, moist, of the stream, and I actually have work to do, and I know what is wrong with me. What have I done to deserve this? So I'm gonna piss off. Uno momento, even though we were a minute late, but you know what? Fuck yous. But yeah, I remember I used to say, "Oh, we've got things coming out and we're doing stuff," and now it's just like, you'll be here next week, whatever. If you've been here that long, fuck me. So good night. I mean, who's the good night? Some fucking... Is he broken into my house again? I'm gonna have to fight him before I go to bed. You may not pass. We must know this band. I can't fucking remember. You know who it is. They're like quite famous.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Your mum. You're welcome.
Alright, that explains it.
Right,
okay.
We're off. See you later, everyone. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.